All right. I also did a freelance photojournalist, so you're probably going to hear a lot of the exact same stuff.
Shoot.
Yeah, exactly. So his name was Spencer Selvage, and he is a freelance photographer. And he has made his sole living taking photos since he was 19. He first started taking photos when he was about like a really young age. He used to take photos for Boy Scouts and whatnot. He said that freelance is like managing an entire business by yourself. You have to be your own janitor. You have to manage your own equipment. You have to edit your own photos. So he did say to take a lot of business courses in order to manage your own money and that. He says freelance work is really hard and it's really competitive because there's always somebody who will do the job cheaper than what you're offering. Like somebody will do the job for $105, while somebody else is doing the job for like, say, $70 or something.
Does he specialize in a certain thing or not?
No, he does pretty much everything. Yeah. What he told me was he confirmed a lot of fears that I had about the job, which was you can't procrastinate, which is one of my worst like things. So
False.
yeah.
Just say it.
So you have to have a lot of self-motivation. You can't slack off, but you can work on your own time, which is nice about working for yourself. Some advice that he gave me was be satisfied with what you've done in the moment, but always know that you can do better. So know that you did a good job on whatever you just did, but know that you can do a better job next time. Another piece of advice he told me was get to know people. Like throw yourself out there, get connections.
How do they do self-promotion? I'm just curious. Does your guy have a website?
He does have a website.
My guy has a website too, but I found him through the NPVA underneath the Find a Professional Visual Journalist thing, and there he was, Spencer Selvage. There were a lot of older guys, but I chose him because he was the youngest. He's 30, and I feel like I could have related to him more. I don't know, but another big piece of advice that he gave me was don't take baby steps. Like, just throw yourself out to the wolves, see what happens. That's pretty much it.
What about camera equipment, software? What do they use?
I wrote down what kind of camera he has. He has two main cameras. His like workhorse camera, the one that he takes with him whenever he has a shoot, is a Canon 5D Mark III. And whenever he goes on like vacations or something and needs like a smaller digital camera to lug around, he has a small but like real fully functional Fuji camera. And he said it's real useful to get to know Photoshop and other video editing softwares.
I think that's good advice. Learn how to shoot video too, because
he said like it's becoming more about videos than it is about photography now. It's more useful to know how to shoot video.
Well, I think both. You want to, and I also think you want to know how to design web pages, and you want to know how to write, and you want to know how to, all those things are going to serve you well. The more skills you have, the more employable you're going to be, and more marketable.
Mm-hmm.
So time management sounds pretty critical.
Yes, he said that the best thing about it is that he can do his work pretty much everywhere. Like he said, he was at the zoo last weekend, and he was just sitting on a bench on his smartphone, taking care of business, doing his work on there, checking emails. You don't always have to be sitting in an office. You can kind of do your own thing.
Yeah, more flexibility.
Yeah, way more flexible.
Yeah, cool. Sounds like a good one.